If your confidence has been dropping and you can't explain why, I'll save you the guessing game. It's not bad luck. It's not your personality. It's not the world. It's habits. Quiet ones. The kind that don't explode your life overnight. They drain you slowly every day until you look in the mirror and don't trust yourself anymore. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 8 habits that quietly destroy a man's confidence, and more importantly, what to do instead. Stay until the end, because the last one is the most common and the most dangerous. Confidence isn't a mood. It's not something you feel and hope stays. Confidence is evidence. It's what your mind gives you when your actions repeatedly prove you can be trusted. So if you don't feel confident, it's not because you're broken. It's because your habits have been presenting weak evidence, and your mind correctly doesn't buy your story. Let's fix that. Habit 1: you talk more than you do. This one looks harmless. It even feels productive. You talk about your plans. You talk about your goals. You talk about what you're going to build, become, achieve. You tell people you're locked in, but then you don't execute. And every time you announce a future version of yourself without backing it with action, something happens inside you. Your brain files a report that says, he says things, he doesn't do them. That's not motivation. That's self-betrayal with better vocabulary. What to do instead? Stop performing. Start producing. Don't promise the world. Do one small thing today that supports your identity. 20 minutes of training, 30 minutes of work, 1 uncomfortable phone call, 1 page written. Then shut up and repeat tomorrow. Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need witnesses. Habit 2: you compare your life to someone else's highlight reel. Comparison is the fastest way to poison your self-image. Not because other people are doing well, good for them, but because you're comparing the wrong things, their best moments versus your worst doubts. You scroll and see bodies, money, relationships, success. You don't see their boring days, their failures, their anxiety, their behind-the-scenes mess. You see the trophy case. And then your mind concludes, I'm behind, I'm inferior, I'm late. That thought becomes a weight, and that weight becomes your posture, your voice, your decisions. What to do instead? Compare yourself to you specifically, you from 7 days ago. Did you train more, learn more, create more, sleep better, speak with more clarity? If the answer is yes, you're winning. If the answer is no, you have a job to do. Confidence grows when progress is measurable, not when you compete in imaginary wars online. Habit 3: you avoid hard things and hide inside easy ones. A lot of men aren't lazy. They're distracted. They stay busy, but they avoid what actually matters. They clean their room instead of making the call. They research for hours instead of starting. They answer emails instead of building the skill that changes their life. Easy tasks give you a quick sense of control, but they don't build self-respect. And without self-respect, confidence is just a mask. What to do instead? Every day, identify the one task you're most tempted to avoid. That's usually the task you need most. Do it for 60 to 90 minutes, no negotiation. Then let the rest of the day be easy if it wants to. Confidence comes from facing what scares you and staying standing. Habit 4: you use weak language that programs weak identity. Pay attention to the sentences you repeat. Not because words are magic, because words are instructions. I'm not good at this. I'm just not that kind of person. I can't. I'm probably going to fail. When you say those things, you're not describing reality. You're writing your future behavior. You're giving yourself permission to quit before you even start. And then you wonder why you feel powerless. What to do instead? Replace fixed statements with training statements. Instead of I can't, say I'm learning. Instead of I'm not that guy, say I'm becoming that guy. It's not positivity. It's accuracy. Because if you keep showing up, you will improve. And improvement is the mother of confidence. Habit 5: you break promises to yourself. This is the core of confidence, self-trust. And self-trust is built the same way trust is built with anyone, through kept promises. You tell yourself you'll wake up early, then you don't. You tell yourself you'll train, then you don't. You tell yourself you'll stop wasting time, then you don't. After enough broken promises, your mind stops believing you. You can hype yourself up all you want, but deep down you know the truth you don't follow through. And that knowledge kills confidence. What to do instead? Lower the size of the promise. Raise the certainty you keep it. Start ridiculously small 10 minutes of work. One workout, one page, one action. But the rule is simple. If you promise it, you do it. No drama, no excuses, no tomorrow. Your confidence will rise the moment you become someone you can rely on. Habit 6. You let people cross your boundaries and you stay silent. This one destroys men quietly because it doesn't feel like a habit. It feels like being nice. Someone disrespects you and you laugh it off. Someone interrupts you and you let it slide. Someone shows up late, cancels last minute, talks down to you and you accept it. Listen carefully. People treat you the way you train them to treat you. Every time you tolerate disrespect, you send a message to your own nervous system. My needs don't matter. And once you believe that, your confidence collapses. What to do instead? Set simple, calm boundaries. Not emotional, not aggressive, just clear. Try sentences like, "Don't speak to me like that. Let me finish." If you want to continue, do it respectfully. "That doesn't work for me." Say it with a steady voice. No anger, no apology. Your confidence grows when you protect your dignity like it matters, because it does. Habit 7. You neglect your body and expect your mind to be strong. Confidence isn't just mental, it's physical. A weak body creates a weak signal. A tired system creates a fearful mind. If you sleep poorly, eat garbage, never move, and live in constant inflammation, your baseline becomes anxiety. You wake up already behind. You feel heavy, foggy, irritable. Then you interpret that feeling as, "I'm not confident." No, you're just running low power. What to do instead? Treat your body like the platform your life runs on. Sleep consistently. Walk daily. Lift or train 3 times a week. Eat like an adult, not like a child. This isn't about vanity. It's about force. A stronger body gives you a calmer baseline. A calmer baseline makes confidence easier to access. Habit 8. You chase cheap dopamine and lose your ability to endure boredom. This is the silent killer. Endless scrolling, porn, drama, games, junk stimulation. Not because these things are evil, but because they train your brain to need constant reward. And life doesn't work like that. Success is built in boring sessions. The quiet workout, the repetitive practice, the slow skill building, the unglamorous consistency. If your brain is addicted to fast pleasure, discipline feels painful. And if discipline feels painful, you avoid it. And when you avoid it, you lose respect for yourself. And when you lose respect for yourself, confidence dies. What to do instead? For the next 7 days, cut your cheap dopamine by 50%. Not forever, just for a week. Replace it with real inputs. 10 pages of reading, 20 minutes of training, 30 minutes of learning, 60 minutes of focused work. The first few days will feel uncomfortable. Good. That discomfort is your nervous system healing. And as you regain the ability to do boring work, your confidence returns because you remember you can endure. Let me say it clearly, confidence is not something you find. It's something you earn. These 8 habits destroy confidence quietly because they destroy self-trust quietly. But the same quiet system works in reverse. Small, disciplined actions rebuild you. Don't try to fix all 8 today. That's fantasy. Pick one habit, the one that hit you hardest, and cut it immediately. Because the fastest way to become confident isn't to think differently. It's to live in a way that makes doubt unreasonable. Comment the number 1 to 8. Which habit are you cutting first? And if you want a part 2 on Stoic confidence, exact phrases, routines, and mental rules, subscribe and I'll make it.